Hello and welcome to another tutorial. Hold on a second. Just noticed my lights aren't on. Oh, my fancy lights, I gotta turn them on. Okay, hold on, ready? Here we go. No? Okay, wait, I think it's double clap. Hey, there we have it. Okay, so, where was I? Well, this is a tutorial in Premiere Pro, and today we are talking about the timeline. So, without further ado, let's dive into Premiere Pro and check it out. Okay, so this is your timeline, highlighted here. Sweet, this is where you start all of your projects. This is where you build your videos. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. You're gonna build it all here. You're gonna have all your effects, all of your clips, all of your adjustment layers, all of your titles, sequences, everything lives in your timeline. But what is it? How does it work? What are all the little tiny mute buttons and solos and little other buttons that you might not know what to do with? Well, let me explain them. So first, I am going to go to my sequence. So I've created one here, so I'm just gonna open that up, and it's blank. Now, this is what it's gonna look like when you start your project. You're gonna start a sequence, it's gonna look like this. You've got a few different video tracks right here, and you've got a few different audio tracks right here. Now, the obvious, you've got the toggle tracks. This hides or shows your videos. Pretty simple. If I drag a video over here, just like that, I'm gonna keep my settings. This toggles it on and off. Easy peasy. Now down here, you have your mutes and your solos. Now I just double click on a track and it will open up. As you saw, that was on accident, but it's a good example. Double click, makes it bigger. Then you have, what do we want to cover? Well, there's a voice over record. Now this is really cool. If you plug in a microphone into your computer, you can actually, that was weird. You can actually record your voice over any videos that you're editing. So really cool, definitely use that. Now, the other thing we have is these little buttons here. Now, these can get kind of confusing. Why is there two versions? Why is there one here, and why can I select all of these and only select one over here? Well, there's a simple answer to that. This is for insert and overwrite control. This will toggle where you insert your clips and overwrite your clips. Now, if I have it toggled on V1, that means when I queue up by double clicking a clip in my source monitor, when I queue it up and I go insert, it's going to insert it onto that track. Now look what happens when I go into the middle of another clip and I go to insert. It cuts this track in half and inserts it right wherever the playhead is. Now, you might not want to do that. One thing you excuse me, one thing you can do is change this so that it inputs it on top and below on the audio. So we're gonna go over here, insert, boom, right there. Now it moved my original clip. And if I go over here and do the same thing, move the playhead to the middle of this track here, I insert, it's going to, again, cut it. How do you keep from doing that? Well, let me undo that real quick. We'll move my playhead back to the middle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle sync lock these clips. Now what happens when I insert this clip? Nothing. It just goes over top. It doesn't change it. That's because these are locked from being put out of sync by another clip that you're inserting or overwriting. Now these guys over here, why are they here? Why do I have the ability to select these when I have this? Well, it's because these serve a different function. Now, they have a few different uses, but I'm going to cover the real basic one in this video. The basic one is copy and paste. If I take this clip, now let me get this one out of here. I'm going to take this clip, I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste. Now obviously it lands right there. What happens if I toggle these guys? Well, it's going to paste it right there. Now say I'm copying several clips that are all on top of each other, just like this. Now I've got 3 videos, 3 audios, all that fun stuff. I can select all 3 of these, select them, copy, and boom, paste. I paste wherever the playhead is. Now if I had only selected the top one and the bottom one, it is going to start pasting these 3 clips wherever I have selected. So it's going to start on on video 3. It's going to create a video 4 and a video 5. Watch, ready? Boom, just like that. Now that's pretty much it for the tools that are inside of your timeline. Now you also do have a master track. This is just to raise and lower the master volume of your entire video. Okay, so there is one other trick that I want to show you guys. It is something that's really helped me when I'm editing large projects. So let me show you on another project that I'm working on what I'm talking about. Here I have a wedding that I'm currently working on, and you might see this and be like, why do you have two timelines? What is happening? Well, the first timeline I have is called my pics timeline. It is where I go through every single one of the files that I capture that day. I pick out of each clip the part that I want from that video, and then I drag it into my pics timeline. I organize them, I sort them by event, by time, whatever makes sense to my brain or the project that you're currently working on. And then I color code and make it look all pretty. And then what I have is a huge timeline filled with clips that I know I want to use in my final film. So all I have to do is say, well, I'm editing the intro, I'm editing the details of the wedding. I go in here, I zoom in a little bit, and I can see all the clips that I've already pre-picked. And all I have to do is drag and drop. And then I have my clips in my final timeline. It saves me so much time, it's way easier to edit, and I would highly recommend using this on any larger projects that you guys are working on. So, with that being said, that is it. I'm keeping this one a little bit short today. Okay, so I totally almost forgot. If you guys enjoyed that video and you would like to see more content just like that, then please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon that is next to it so you can get alerted when I post new videos. I also have a Discord server for people that like photography, video, Adobe, you're into editing. I mean, we've got audio engineers in there, we've got avid gamers in there. It's a really awesome community of a lot of awesome people, and we would love to have you join. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Okay, let me open up my new project. Oh, I should probably stop recording. Okay, bye.